Hey everyone, so today we are going to be talking about fire extinguishers, and more specifically, we're going to be talking about portable fire extinguishers. In today's presentation, we are going to be covering the classifications of fire extinguishers. We're going to be talking about the rating system for fire extinguishers. We're going to be going over how to use a fire extinguisher. We're also going to be covering the placement and installation of fire extinguishers. And finally, we're going to be talking about the inspection and maintenance of fire extinguishers. So first, really quickly, I want to cover the different classifications of fire extinguishers. So fire extinguishers are based on the classification of the fuels that they are designed to put out. So Class A fire extinguishers are designed to put out Class A fuels, which are your ordinary combustibles, your woods, your papers, your rubber, and things of that nature. Typically, water, foam, and dry chemical extinguishers are what are designed to put these specific types of fires out. Next, you have your Class B fire extinguishers. These are designed to extinguish Class B fires, which include flammable liquids and or gases. That is your greases, your oils, your petroleum gases, alcohols, things of that nature. And typically foam, carbon dioxide, dry chemical, and clean agents are designed to put these fires out. Next, we have Class C fires, which are fires that involve energized electrical equipment. And typically, the extinguishing agents in these extinguishers are going to be carbon dioxide, dry chemical, clean agent, and water mist. Next, we have Class D fires, which involve combustible metals such as titanium, aluminum, and magnesium. Unfortunately, dry powder extinguishers are the only kind of extinguishing agents that are to be applied to Class D fires. And finally, we have Class K fires, which involve combustible cooking liquids such as cooking oils and greases. These normally involve vegetable and animal fat-based fluids. And unfortunately, wet chemical extinguishers are the only kind of extinguishing agents that we should be using on Class K fires. It's important to remember that we don't use Class B extinguishers on Class K fires because they're not compatible. It's not going to extinguish the fire. Next, really quickly, I also want to cover the operation and use of fire extinguishers. And we're going to refer to the pass method whenever we want to operate a portable fire extinguisher, And the pass method stands for pull the pin, aim at the base of fire, squeeze the handle, and sweep side to side. So whenever we need to use a fire extinguisher, we need to remember the PASS method, or the PASS acronym. And finally, I want to discuss the maintenance and testing requirements for fire extinguishers. I just want to cover that really quickly as well. So first and foremost, a visual inspection of a fire extinguisher should be performed for about every 30 days. And this is just making sure that there's no missing components, there's no damage to the system, that the extinguishing agent within the system is still fully charged and ready to use. Next, any maintenance that needs to be performed on the fire extinguisher should occur at least once a year. If you find any discrepancies, any damage, missing components, anything of that nature, then you can definitely perform the maintenance sooner. It is recommended that maintenance is performed to the manufacturer requirements or preferably by a trained personnel. And finally, we're going to cover the testing requirements of fire extinguishers really quick. And the most prominent testing requirement is the hydrostatic test of fire extinguishers. Depending on the type of extinguisher, this test will occur every 5 or 12 years, and all this test is to ensure that the extinguisher will not fail during use. So now, further ado, sit back and enjoy the slideshow presentation.